That's a good one, dude.
Yeah.
Nice red snap.
Oh, doubled up.
Florida has an abundance of destinations for people who love the saltwater. The Keys, where I live, is amazing, but you really have to commit to get down there. The Panhandle of Florida offers easy access to so many visitors who can drive in less than a day. Perdido Key on the west side of Pensacola has a laid-back vibe, and you can see why they say this is the way to beach.
West Marine's Life on the Water, presented by Costa Custom Boats. Captain Brandon Simmons is visiting the Pensacola and Perdido Key area. And as the sun warms the docks at the Flora-Bama Yacht Club, he's anxious to get out on the water with local guide Tyler Massey and marine biologist Nick Haddad.
Check the drag real quick.
Vermilion rod.
For sure.
What up, bro?
What's going on? Good morning.
Good morning,
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing well.
Ready to do some fishing?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Got a couple things here. Got my bag of venting tools, the sending gear.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need
my
that.
trusty octopus jig and jigging rod. So
Ooh,
hopefully,
that thing's sweet, man.
hopefully we get something on that.
Cool, brother.
Ready to get after it? Yep.
Yeah,
Let's roll. All right.
Let's roll. This time of year up here in the Gulf, you know, the red snappers are closed, the jacks are closed, so it's a really cool opportunity to bring Nick Haddad along with us. You know, he's part of the Return 'em Right program, which I think is great to be able to educate and kind of teach the community on the best way to be able to release these fish, to give them a chance at continuing to spawn and creating more stock and, you know, just kind of taking care of our oceans and taking care of our waters. Cool, cool. Some live bait. I like it.
Catch some little fish to catch some bigger fish. I feel like my hookups are better if I just let it lay on the bottom for a few, like 5 seconds and then just start cranking instead of trying to play the bites.
Oh, double header, boys.
There we go, finally.
Finally.
Took you long enough.
It did. But it happened, you know. Patience. Patience is key.
Oh yeah, I think we got plenty.
Off to the fishing hole.
I've always been addicted to spending time on the water. Even when you don't catch fish, you can learn so much about the way the atmosphere works, how the way water's moving around, and just fell in love with it. My mom convinced me to do marine biology, and I went to Florida and got even more addicted to saltwater fishing. What kind of setups do you want us using here? The bigger Talicas, or?
Yeah, so we're gonna use both. You could use a free line or the one with the weight. They both have, you know, pretty big leader. 100 or 130 pound. Also, we can hopefully get a bite free line in them also.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot better chance of landing them, hooking them up near the surface. We've got a great reef structure south of Pensacola, and it's also fairly deep, close to shore. There's a large number of species of fish that we can catch on them. If you get out there 60 to 70 feet deep, you can expect to catch triggerfish, red snapper, amberjacks. There'll be types of groupers on there. There'll be some surface species like king mackerels, mahi-mahis, and cobias. You're not just sending stuff to the bottom. We also do a lot of fishing near the surface.
Oh, we're on. There you go.
Oh, got him on.
Feels like an AJ.
Try to keep them coming.
There we go. Get my leg up for leverage.
Keep them coming.
Morning workout, bro.
Brandon, didn't you say you wanted to catch a big AJ?
No, I wanted you to get the first one to break the ice. It ain't little, huh?
Those amberjack, some of the hardest fighting fish pound for pound out there. I mean, if you want your strength and your endurance tested, go out there and catch a 80-pound amberjack, and you'll see you'll be feeling it the next day for sure. They're really, really strong fish and really cool fish to catch.
Yeah, we got color.
Nice.
Throw that weight all the way to the rod tip. A couple more crank. Yep. And swing it right here to me.
There we
Nice
go.
job, dude.
pretty jack.
I don't always want to catch the first amberjack because we got a long day of fishing ahead of us, and you don't want your arms worn out after the first fish of the day. But at the same time, just feeling the power of those fish is really, really cool. I mean, I love catching them still, even if I'm a little bit worn out afterwards.
Nice. Nice fish.
In season, that'd be a nice little keeper.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was ready.
West Marine's Life on the Water, presented by Costa Custom Boats, is brought to you by West Marine. Know more, get more, boat more. Costa Custom Boats. Pelican Kayaks. Smith's Knives, the edge experts. And by Tailwalker, the premier Florida Keys fishing experience.
I like to set up a descending device whenever we kind of fish a little bit deeper. So we're in a little over 90 feet here. And obviously, I always like to keep a venting tool on me too.
Right.
But when you're this deep, some of these fish experience barotrauma. This is called a sequelizer, which has pressure sensor built in here. So you can set the depth of release, clip it on the jaw of the fish, and as soon as the device hits that depth, the pressure will cause the device to open and release the fish at depth. Since we're in like 90, I'm just gonna leave it at 50 feet. And then basically, this is an alternative to venting. Instead of venting, you can just clip this on the bottom jaw, drop them down, and it'll release once it hits that depth.
Dang, that's cool.
Having options like venting or using a descending device is crucial to maintaining the health of the fishery off the coast of Florida. Nick Haddad spreads this message through the Return 'em Right program that educates recreation anglers and charter captains on the ways to minimize barotrauma.
Playing with it?
He did for a second. I think he got me. Oh, come on, eat it.
There he is. Oh, there we go.
Being a guide down in the Keys, you know, I fish almost year long. We really don't have any off time. And that being said, we're fishing when some fish are out of season sometimes. So being able to return these fish safely and healthy to be able to go back into their ecosystem, continue to spawn, create, you know, new stock, new life, and just, you know, do what our job is as stewards of the ocean and protect the ecosystem.
Any color yet?
Yeah, got color right now. Oh boy, look at this.
That's a red snapper.
Look at this.
That's a nice one.
Holy moly.
Monster red snapper.
Stud.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, the thing was pulling pretty hard down there.
Oh, that's gonna be close to 20 pounds right there.
That's a beast.
It looks like we can need to use our descending device on this one. He's blown up.
Yeah.
That might be my best one ever.
Barotrauma is a pressure-related injury that fish experience when reeled up from depth. So they come from an area of high pressure at the seafloor to an area of low pressure at the surface. And what happens is the gases inside their body, particularly the swim bladder and a lot of these reef fish, expand on the way up. So they become really buoyant and they can't swim back down on their own. That expanded swim bladder and expanded gas can actually move their organs around. Sometimes you'll see the stomach coming out of the mouth of the fish. Sometimes you'll see their eyes bulging. So really it gets them to a state where they can't get back down on their own, so you have to do something to help them out.
All right, show me how it's done, dude.
That's a big fish. I have 3 pounds. I'm actually gonna quickly add an extra 2 pounds on just to help him get down. Traditionally, anglers would use a venting tool to vent fish, and that involves putting basically a hollow needle into the body cavity of the fish, and that allows that expanded gas to escape so that the fish can swim down on its own. You can imagine putting a needle into the side of a fish near its organs can be not the best move for a fish and on a rocking boat offshore, and you're still risking infection anytime you put another hole in the organs of a fish. Although it's been around for a long time, there's been newer methods that are a little bit safer for the fish.
So he's off there, huh?
Yeah,
50,
he's off.
50 feet, he swam away. That was a big one.
PB?
Probably. Probably. I'm gonna go ahead. What do you think, 20 pounds that thing was?
A little over, a couple over 20.
Probably, yeah, definitely a little over, like 22.
22, 23. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 24 pounds.
That's a good one. All right, Tyler. Oh, let's see. Oh, stop it right there. Whoa! There you go. Get him, big dog.
Mine's not very big, I don't think. Oh, changed his mind.
Yeah, hey, come on. Cappy still got it, bro. Amberjack.
There you go.
Yeah. He was a hungry one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, Jack. Send this one back. Get a little bigger next time, buddy. Got him on, dude. On the jig?
Almaco, that's a keeper.
Almaco, dinner. Those are open right now, right?
Oh, yeah, always.
Oh, I love me some good almacos right in the cooler.
One of my favorite fish to eat.
Me too.
Great sashimi.
I love almacos in the pan, man. Get a couple more almacos.
Yeah.
I'm on the water roughly 200 days a year, but when I have to move the boat to a new location, I only trust one trailer, a Ameritrail. Most boat trailers are what we call cookie cutter, a one trailer fits all, big adjustable wood that doesn't conform to a boat's hull's contour surface. Ameritrail's welded bunks are configured to fit and twist to the boat's hull. The bunks get a true surface contact. This is so important not only for launching and loading, but also for storing your boat. A boat lives on a trailer when it's off the water, and why would you have it sitting on a trailer if it's not a perfect fit? It's always important to tie your boat down when towing. A boat will tow much better if it's tied down to the trailer, and by law, it's supposed to be. God forbid you are in a wreck, but if you were and your boat is not, it could cause a lot more harm. I always use at least a 2-inch wide removable strap for bigger boats like the Costa 34. Every detail of the Ameritrail trailer has been designed with the end user in mind. These trailers are built with top quality components, with waterproof heat shrink wiring, reliable LED lights which are grounded to the ground and not to the trailer, stainless steel hardware, solid stainless steel lug nuts, 6-year, 100,000-mile Vortex hubs, strong, beautifully welded bunks, solid, non-marking Stoltz rollers, and a heavy-duty tongue jack. Ameritrail never cuts corners. And to top it off, the way the boat sits on the trailer makes the whole setup look incredible. I'd rather spend every day out on the water, soaking up some sunshine and catching some fish. But when me and the boat are off the water, my choice of trailer is simple. I choose Ameritrail.
Out in the Gulf, Brandon, Tyler, and Nick have found a school of red snapper. And they have some dolphins who want to share in their good fortune.
Biting, biting, biting.
There you go. I see color. Looks like another nice snapper.
Red snapper.
A lot of people like to ask, well, we don't know what happens down there after you descend to fish, so we made this handy little camera mount here with a GoPro facing upwards. So sequelizer in front of it, so once that pops open and releases, we'll be able to see it on camera, see if it swims back down or goes back down to the bottom after. So
And then you just
make sure the camera's rolling. That's a good starting point.
Right.
We're going, and then see how he's floating a little bit there? And then we'll just
send him down.
send him down.
You got that sequelizer set to a depth?
Yeah, it's set to 50 feet because we're only at 90 feet here. And you'll know when it released because this will speed up really fast because you're no longer pulling the fish down
Right.
with it.
Looks like you're at 50 feet right now.
Pretty close to it right there.
Right there.
Just come off.
See how it's
Yeah,
popped
that's
open?
super cool.
And we'll be able to see what happened after it popped off. Release mortality is a really big issue in fisheries, and especially when we're talking about these deep water reef fish species that suffer from barotrauma. I mean, if a fish floats off and dies, that's a fish you're removing from the ecosystem, that's a fish that can't spawn again, or no one else is gonna catch that fish again.
Nice red snapper.
Oh, doubled up.
Doubled up.
So when it comes to these deep water fisheries, it's just really important for anglers to take care of the fish, whether that's properly venting them or using a descending device. And for me, The more fish that can survive, the more fish that can spawn, can really contribute to the future of fishing, is almost like an insurance policy for us. So they have a chance to fight again and be caught again and spawn for the future of the sport. So you saw the high-tech one.
Oh,
this is the low-tech.
That's old school or what?
This is a Roy's Fish Saver. So same concept, just a descending device, but inverted hook. So you just put a little hole under the soft tissue, and then you basically just let the weight carry the fish down, and as soon as it hits the bottom or whatever depth you want, you basically just reel it down. See how he's floating there?
Right.
And then I'll just see how it just carries him straight down like that.
And once it hits the bottom is when you release
You
them?
can stop it at any point. I like to send it all the way down the bottom, especially with the dolphins around.
Sure.
Instead of letting them swim 50 feet down, just try to get them all the way to the bottom.
Got him on.
Not a dolphin.
Definitely feel you.
Look at that. Captain steps up, picks up the rod for a minute, teaches us how to do it.
Catching these species when we are not allowed to harvest them when the season's closed, it's crucial to get them back in the water and not take them out of the fishery.
Bottom jaw should be good.
Red snappers, amberjacks, groupers, they all have the chance to blow up with air and have a hard time getting back down. The descending devices really, it's not 100% guarantee they're going to survive, but it takes the chances up, significantly. A program like Return 'em Right and offering people these descending devices is huge for our catch and release fishery.
But with the dolphins around, it's not much you can do. They're just so smart, and like sharks, I feel like you can sometimes get away from, but like every trip I've had in the northern Gulf where the dolphins are on you, they're there the whole day. Like you cannot get away from them.
Oh, they don't leave you.
West Marine's Life on the Water, presented by Costa Custom Boats, is brought to you by Visit Pensacola, the way to beach. Scales, every degree of water. Costa Sunglasses, see what's out there. Waypoint TV, the destination for outdoor entertainment. Ameritrail, load, launch, relax. And by BioEsk, Pro Solutions.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a better one.
Get him, Nick.
Tyler Massey has put Brandon and Nick on some quality fish all day. With the red snapper out of season, they need to release these fish safely. And with Nick's tools, they have all the options for doing just that.
So a venting tool, you insert the venting tool into the body cavity of fish. That allows the gases to escape so that the fish can then swim down. This is a retractable one, but they all are supposed to be a hollow needle. So yeah, I like to typically use the pectoral fin as a guide and go 2 to 3 inches behind the base. And I like to lift up a scale and go at like a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, you can hear that air coming out.
And sometimes I'll like gently press on the stomach there, help force that air out. And he should be good to go. Yep.
Good to go?
Down he goes.
There he goes.
Awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
I think a lot of people do that wrong sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people stab the stomach coming out of the mouth,
That's not.
which is not what you want to do at all.
Right.
That swim bladder expands internally inside the fish and actually pushes the stomach out of the mouth. The Return 'em Right works to improve the survival of reef fish that suffer from barotrauma. And really we want to be a resource to anglers to help them, whether that's learning to vent fish better or learning about descending devices.
Oh, get him.
There you go.
Stay on there. Big
Nice.
string, big string.
The really cool thing is we can provide some of this stuff for free if you fish in the Gulf as well. So we have a 15-minute education module at returnemright.org. It teaches you how to vent fish, teaches you how to use descending devices, the importance of barotrauma, the signs of barotrauma, and after that, we send you gear to use on the water, and hopefully there will be less fish floating off and more that will survive for the future of fishing.
He's dogging.
I see him. Nice, dude.
What is it?
Stud red snapper. Big one.
Right there. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big one.
Dude,
I think that might be my PB too.
just had to put you on the right rod. Nice work, bro. That's epic,
Oh, there
man.
we go. That's a pretty one right there.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Look at that thing. It's a stud.
Holy cow. How many pounds?
Between 18 and 20, I believe.
Dude. It's full of air, huh?
Yeah, stomach is
Gonna
stuffed.
send him down on the descending?
Yeah, I think we can. Last one of the day.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's a great way to end the day right there.
They are such beautiful fish too. Look at that.
Beautiful red snapper,
Colors.
man. Beautiful.
We will
red
see this
snapper.
one again in the summertime.
That's right. We'll be back. We had a really fun day on the water, and I think the best part about fishing is I learned something new every day. Talking with Nick about the program that he offers with Return 'em Right, being stewards of the ecosystem out there, doing the groundwork to teach the people who don't know how to return these fish correctly is super cool to me.